Hi, welcome to my channel. So today I am filming this look. This is a holiday inspired look because we are stepping into the holidays and I just wanted to glam up. Obviously, if you're gonna be taking really nice pictures with your family, friends, your favorite cousin, aunt, this is the best makeup I feel like I would do and just be super photo ready. If you want to see how I achieve this look, continue watching. Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a holiday makeup look. We're obviously in festivity attire and I'm feeling super festival, and I decided to film a video that's gonna really amp the look, really give it a little bam boom. We're gonna do a little skincare because that's always necessary. And yes, ready, set, go. Like I said, this comb is gonna be making a cameo all the time because like I said, with this hair, you definitely need to keep your hair combed. And it's cute because we just look super girly when we're doing it, you know what I mean? I cannot film a video without playing any music, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play my music, film this video, and then do a voiceover. Okay, so I'm starting off with skincare. I'm using the Fenty Skin toner. It's so moisturizing and I love the smell. I just put that all over my face and chest. Then I'm using this toner that I got from my esthetician. It's so hydrating. I love the smell as well, but it's super absorbent, which I love because it's needed, especially in this dry winter weather. My tried and true Clean and Clear Duo Action moisturizer. I love using this moisturizer in between my skincare because it keeps my breakouts at bay, and right now my skin is growing through it, so I love that. And then I'm going in with Fenty Skin moisturizing SPF. Then I'm using the primer, which is also moisturizing as well. I love this primer, especially during winter times. I alternate between this primer and the other one, the Pro Filter one. Now I'm moisturizing my skin and just making sure I'm contouring it and just depuffing it. So yeah, I like to do this when I remember to. Combing the hair again. I'm using the e.l.f. Camel Concealer as a color corrector. I have hyperpigmentation skin and discolored areas in my skin, so I like to just apply underneath my eyes, around my mouth, towards my problem areas, and just making sure that's nice and concealed. This is low-key doubling up as a foundation as well. Yeah. And then I like to apply some product to my sponge because the sponge tends to absorb a lot of product. So what I like to do is I like to tap a little bit of product into my sponge and then disperse it all throughout my skin. Just apply the sponge like that, because it just very much so helps with making sure that the beauty blender gives me a nice full coverage. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense, but yeah, so this is the e.l.f. concealer and the color Cinnamon. And now I'm using the Sephora eyebrow pencil. I like this eyebrow pencil. It's a light brown, which I like. It matches the same color as my brow hairs. So I'm just using that to fill in my brows. Now I'm using the e.l.f. concealer and warm sand, and I'm just putting that on my high points, as you can see. And I'm also using a KKW Beauty concealer as well in the shade 11 to blend out with it. I like these two colors together. They're kind of different. The KKW is a bit more neutral, whereas the Warm Sand by e.l.f. is a bit yellow, and it just gives a nice neutralized sandy color. Now I'm just like blending it, blending my nose, just blend, honestly, just like blend. And then I use my brush because I feel like the brush gives me like a more diffused appearance, so I do that. I start inward and then bring it outward. And just blend, 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 blend. Here's me realizing that I put like so much concealer on, but like it's okay, it's gonna all come together. I'm going for like a full coverage glamorous look. Just bringing the concealer down to my jawline and half part of my cheek. I'm using the back of the beauty blender and just a clean part, the bottom, and just like, you know, making sure it's like nice and diffused and blended seamlessly into my cheeks. Like I said, this hair needs to be combed at all times. That's just how it is. Like, that's my experience with it. Now I'm using a Fenty concealer in the color Espresso, and I'm just applying that to my contour areas. Putting it underneath my lip. Now I'm using this little mini concealer brush by Real Techniques and just blending. I love listening to music while I'm getting ready. It's just so therapeutic. It literally like heightens up my mood. Now I'm going in with KKW concealer number 15. This is like a warm tone color, which I really like because it kind of is, I call it liquid bronzer almost. I apply that to the areas that I applied the contour just to add like a warming effect. And now I'm using my foundation brush by Real Techniques to just diffuse that warm concealer out. Now I'm using my other sponge and just blending out, making sure like the concealer and the bronzer is like blended into. And like you just have to blend. This is all about blending. It's full coverage, but it's all about blending. Now I'm going in with my pressed powder by Maybelline. I'm just setting my concealer. I'm setting this concealer all around my face, and I'm using my flat Sonia Kashuk brush and just like blending out my nose contour. Seamless. Like I said, home. Camouflage powder foundation, and I'm just adding that onto my the areas where I applied the lightest concealer as well. Now I'm going in with my Fenty pressed powder in the shade 400. I'm just applying that, diffusing that all around the areas where I added my contour and bronzer. Now I'm going in with my foundation brush and I'm adding blush to the highest points of my cheeks and on my nose as well. Okay, and just making sure that it's blended seamlessly. I'm going in with my eyebrow concealer, NC45 CO Finish, and I'm gonna carve out my eyebrows now. Since I like to do this at the end, because I feel like eyebrows frame the face so well. Sometimes like you just need like a vivacious face frame and it's perfect. So I am never gonna do the top, but I'm scared. You see how it just comes together? It's literally nice. I love it. And now I'm using my Morphe brush, and I'm just like, it's a small shader brush, and I'm just blending that out with that. Now I'm going out with my pressed powder by Maybelline in color 300. I'm just setting my concealer because it's so necessary. Now I'm going in with the Fenty pressed powder again, and I'm just gonna use that powder as my transition shade, and then I'm gonna go in with Fenty Espresso contour stick and just like shade out my eyes. Reason why I want to do this is because I'm pretty much giving my eyes like the more like contour effect. I love the shape of my eyes. I feel like they're such a beautiful almond shape, and I like to accentuate it because it's a nice feature to accentuate. So I like to use contour shade to do that. So I do that on the top, and I do the same on the bottom as well. That way when I go in with like an actual eyeshadow shade, my eyes are contoured to that look. I'm going back in with my transition just to set my crease. Now I'm using a blush shade, adding that on my crease as well, just to give like a nice gradient effect, monochromatic with the cheeks. Now I'm using my Dior Forever highlighter, and this is in the color Coral Glow, and I'm applying that to my eyes just to bring out my eyes, give it like a nice luminescent look. And I'm going to do the same thing with my under eye as well. And I'm applying that on my nose as well, and on my brow bone. Now I'm applying NARS Albatross, which is like a shade lighter than the coral, on my brow bones, on my eyes, my inner corner eyes, and also the outer corners of my eyes. It just gives it a nice doll-like K-pop effect, which I love. Oh my goodness, I love accentuating my eyes. It's a moment. Like, I love communicating with my eyes. It's a moment. Now I'm going in with mascara, and I'm just adding mascara to my eyes. I like this mascara because it's not too much, it's kind of subtle. Now I'm using lip liner to lip line my mouth. This is the final look. It's so flawless. I like how the eyes, in my perspective, it looks really shiny on camera, but it's kind of matte. I like how the nose, lips, and eyes are very like luminous and shiny, while the rest of the face just stays matte, but also there's a glow within because skincare was on exhilaration. So this is a look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy holidays.